welcome your Watertown Lakers! Welcome to today's game between the Sioux Falls Flyers and your Watertown Lakers. First, the starting lineup for the Sioux Falls Flyer. Number 14, Rebecca Harris. Number 19, Adriana Clark. Number 22, Liliana Canucci. Number 55, Brianna Marvisi. Number 73, Emma Honor. And number 10, Marissa Reddy.
All right, good afternoon, hockey fans. We welcome you to this broadcast of the Watertown Lakers hockey inside the premier rink of the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena here in Watertown, South Dakota. Currently doing starting lineup for the Watertown Lakers.
Next Sunday, number 4, Harper Hendricks. Number 12, Janelle Lloyd. Number 15, Lily Murray. Number 44, Emma Schleissner. And starting in net today, number 24, Kira Rappi. Now, if you could all please face the flag and remove your caps, we're playing the national anthem.
All right, folks, we are getting ready to play here. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Chitanya Marvisi, go by Chico. I'll be bringing you the live play-by-play coverage of today's hockey action. This broadcast and broadcasts all season long of Watertown Lakers hockey on YouTube are sponsored by Health Reliance, Wells Fargo Advisors in Watertown. This will be broadcast on my channel, Marvisi Hockey Productions, as well as the Watertown Lakers YouTube channels. So like and subscribe if you're watching on one of the channels and are not already a subscriber. Please go ahead and do so. Today's hockey is girls varsity Watertown Lakers versus the Sioux Falls Flyers. All right, we are about ready for puck drop. Repe in net for the Watertown Lakers, and Marissa Reddy in net for the Sioux Falls Flyers. Number 44 carries it into the Flyers zone, picked up by Knudsen. Puck is picked up by the Flyers, brought out of their own zone to the center. Honor carries it in over to the Knudsen, shot towards the net, kicked aside by Repe. Knudsen again with it, walks to the front. Had it popped off her stick and knocked in by Clark for an early first goal of the game. Clark from Knudsen. And as you can see by the replay, Knudsen tries to take it to the front of the net. It's knocked away from her. Clark walks in and just taps it home past Repe. Again, that's the first goal of the game early on. We are at the 16:28 mark of the first period. Not even a full minute has expired yet.
Goal scored by number 19, Adriana Clark, assisted by number 22, Liliana Knudsen.
Black tries to pick up the puck. It's knocked away from her. Nelson there, bats it off the wall, tries to carry it down in. She's hounded by number 12, Lloyd. Puck is stalled out just above the half wall, right at the blue line. Finally, it kicks out. Lloyd carries it. Sorry, that wasn't Lloyd. That was Schleichner. Over to Hendricks. Hendricks with a shot. Saved by Reddy. Off the near side boards by, I believe that was Meyer. Knocked away from her. And Meyer picks that one. Sorry, that is Meyer. Shot. Batted away off of a blocker save. And puck is carried to the center by Pesca. Shot on and a save by Repe. And we get a stoppage of play and a face-off just to her right. Thanks for joining us today. This stoppage of play is sponsored by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. One by Murray all the way back to Watson. She fires a one-timer. Goes just wide of the net. Pesca back to Watson at the point. Watson back down to Pesca. Shot saved by Repe. Repe knocks it away. Puck is chipped up and out and picked up by number 19, Webb, as she tries to get it deep. Not able to do so. Back down into the Watertown zone is Gora. Gora tried to get it over to Watson. They do not connect. Thrown down low by Rigolizzo. Picked up on the far side. Murray there, battling for it. Puck is bouncing around, finally chipped back to the point. Over to the near side, knocked away from Knudsen. Number 15 rims it over to the far side. That is Murray. Pops up and out. Clark not able to handle that one at the blue line. Has to chase it down in the Flyers zone. Picked up down low. Yesterday's game was a 3-1 win for the Flyers, but Watertown turned it on in the third period and almost came back. Goaltending was the deciding factor in this. Brought in by Honor, leaves it for Clark. Clark tried to center that to Knudsen. Knudsen's there, chips it in. That one looked like it was a bobbling shot, but Knudsen buries that one past Repe for the second goal of the game. Shots on goal is currently sitting at 5-1 in favor of the Flyers. We're gonna do that face-off at center ice at the 14:03 mark of the first period. Nelson there taking the draw, going against number 12, that is Janelle Lloyd.
At 14:03 in the first period, we have a Sioux Falls Flyer goal scored by number
Watertown controlled that temporarily.
Assisted by number 73.
Harris took a little bit of a tumble and got it into the zone, but chipped right back out and then right back in. Number 12, Lloyd, picks it up in the near side corner, rims around all the way over to the near side. Taken away by Nelson. Black is tripped up, and we have a penalty being called. I believe that's going to be on number 3, Meg Sundee, as she is going to the sin bin. That's going to put the Flyers on a power play. Not even midway through this first period, the power play is brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Hunter taking the draw, going against number 16, Randall. Clark controls it. Centering pass, pops up to Murray, to Harris. Harris over to Rigolizzo, Pesca. That was Pesca with it. Down low. Clark back to Hunter. Hunter there, shot. Kick saved by Repe. Picked up by Clark. Clark dancing around in the near side corner. Gets it over to Pesca. Pesca centered that over to Murray. She's not able to connect on that one. She picks it up off the half wall, throws it down low for Clark. Murray there, a little bit of a hook. She lost control of the puck, gets it back, down below the goal line, over to Clark. Centering pass, over to Hunter. Puck's bouncing around. Right in the slot, picked up by Randall, and she throws that all the way down into the Flyers zone. Harris now with it, looking to hand it off. Gets it off up to Murray. That tips off of her stick. They had achieved the goal line, or the red line there, so probably shouldn't have been an icing on that one. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast today. Again, we're dual broadcasting on the Watertown Lakers YouTube channel as well as BC Hockey Productions. Like and subscribe whichever channel you're watching if you haven't done so already. Chipped down low by Watson. Watson gets it over to Van Voorst. She's not able to handle that one. Knutson now with it on the half wall. Tried to get it over to Black. That's redirected to the net and hammered down by number 12, Janelle Lloyd, all the way down into the Flyers zone. Hendricks beats out Van Voorst, but Van Voorst with a little bit of a stick lift there, able to get to the puck first. Flyers controlling it. Watertown did this at the beginning of the second period where they just controlled the puck down in the Flyers zone during a power play, a Flyers power play, and put a lot of pressure onto the Flyers. Flyers get it down low into the Watertown zone. Number 27, Knopf, picks it up, hands it over to 12, and she hammers that down. That was Janelle Lloyd. And we have a penalty being called. They're saying too many players on the ice, and there were 6 players for the Flyers. That means the Flyers are going to the sin bin. We're going to play Watertown is back at full strength, so that's going to give Watertown a power play at the 11:32 mark of the first period. This power play brought to you by Sharp Automotive in Watertown. Flyers get that one and hammer it all the way down into the Watertown zone. Watson there, beats out everybody, gets the puck, quick change of direction. She's pinning the puck up against the far side corner. Hunter there to help out. Picks it back up before crossing over the blue line. Pops back over. All the way over to the far side. Rigolizzo picks it up down below the goal line. Comes out the far side, tries to throw it up. That one's blocked. Puck is picked up by the Lakers. Errant pass did not make it to the intended target, and the Flyers fire it all the way down. Repe comes out, stops the puck right at the goal line. Picked up by number 15, Lily Murray, and chipped up and out. Flyers pick it up in their own zone. Gora just rips it off the backboards all the way over to the far side. Rigolizzo tried to chip it up the boards, not able to do so. The Lakers managed to keep it down low. Centering pass up to Nelson. Nelson crosses over the red line and throws it down low. Comes all the way over to the near side corner. Nelson's tried to center that one. Sorry, that wasn't Nelson. That was Van Voorst tried to center that to Nelson. Does not connect. Shot on, and a save by Reddy as she caught that one, bobbled it a little bit, and then covers it up. We are at the 10:02 mark of the first period. Still early on. Flyers with 31 seconds left in their penalty kill. Not chipped, fired up and out by the Flyers. They get it all the way down into the Watertown zone. Repe rims it around all the way over to the near side half wall. Puck stalls out there. Harris tried to come off the half wall with it, had it knocked away by Lloyd. And chipped up, back down into the Watertown zone. And Harris takes a little bit of a tumble. I think her stick got caught underneath the stick of number 44, Schleisner. Picked up down low. Watson there, trying to get control of it. Watson, quick change of direction, takes it behind the net. Flyers back at full strength now. That negates the Watertown power play. They got a couple shots, but not much. Marvisi walks out with it. Tried to center that one and goes past Peterson all the way down. Reddy coming out to play it. And brought back into the Flyers zone by number 16, Randall. Van Voorst hammers it off the backboards, hits one of the Watertown players, picked up by Marvisi. Back up to Van Voorst. Van Voorst tries to get it over to Black. They do not connect. That ends up all the way down into the Watertown zone. Black with a little bit of a shove on number 15, Lily Murray. But she managed to hand it off and pop it out of the zone. Van Voorst controlling it now. And she had her pocket picked by one of the Laker players. I believe that was number 16, Randall. Flyers get it back. Meyer throws that one all the way down, but it hadn't achieved the red line yet, so we'll get a stoppage of play on an icing call early on. This stoppage of play is sponsored by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. Again, thank you for joining the broadcast today. My name is Chico Marvisi. I'm joining you. I'm one of the Sioux Falls Flyers. I am the Sioux Falls Flyers, Lady Flyers, play-by-play commentator. Been doing it all the games this year, having a blast with it. So glad that you could join us and join me, and I'm happy to be here today. All right, we have an offsides call, and we're going to have the face-off right in front of the Watertown bench. Watertown wins that face-off, moves the puck around, back up the near side. Hendricks tried to control that one, not able to do so. As was mentioned yesterday, a lot of these girls played together on Team South Dakota. So while they are rivals right now, they are teammates when they're playing for South Dakota. And that one ends up in the Watertown bench off of a little chip play that went off of a Watertown player and popped up into the bench. We're at the 7:28 mark of the first period. Shots on goal is 9-3 in favor of the Flyers, 2-0 the score. Harris picks that one up, throws it down on net, kicked aside by Repe, picked up in the far corner by Knudsen, over to the near side, and that is chipped up the boards by Randall. Clark controlling it now. Randall takes that one away. She throws that up off the boards. That's going all the way down for an icing call on Watertown. So we're going to have the face-off just to the left of Repe, a little over midway through this first period. Do keep in mind, we are going to be keep the stream going during the ice resurfacings, but each of the periods will have a 15-minute ice resurface for this level of hockey. Puck stalled out on the lower part of the half wall. Clark and Harris down battling for it against a couple of the Watertown players. We got number 29, Allard, 23, Kruger, and they're all battling for it. Pops over to the far side. Knudsen got a shot, but that was blocked. And Honor steals that puck, throws it towards the net, goes wide to Repe. Marvisi down battling for it. Puck ends up in the slot and chipped up. 23, Kruger gets it and throws it down deep into the Flyers zone. Van Voorst looking to pick it up. Knutson tried to get it up to Nelson. They do not connect. That's stolen by number 44, Schleichner, and finally covered up by Reddy. And we get a stoppage of play in the Flyers zone. This stoppage of play is sponsored by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. Back to the point, shot redirected. Reddy with a nice kick save there. Up to Black, Black controlling it. Throws it up to Van Voorst. Van Voorst carries it in and gets it down low into the Watertown zone. Number 28, Matthews there battling for it. Picked up by Black, brought to the front of the net, pounded at, and finally covered up by Repe. And we get a stoppage of play. Good positioning by Repe to get that pad right there, not allowing Black to get those couple hits on the puck into the net. Today's puck drop is brought to you by Willie's Sports Bar.
This stoppage of play was brought to you by Brad Elsham, Investment Center.
Again, we're simulcasting this broadcast on two separate YouTube channels, the Watertown Lakers and Marvisi Hockey Productions, which is where I typically broadcast the Sioux Falls Lady Flyers games that I do, as well as Team South Dakota. Shot on and saved by Repe as she does not let up a rebound there. And we get another stoppage of play. We're going to take the faceoff just to the left of Repe at the 5:10 mark of the first period. Flyers with 2 quick goals to start the game and nothing since. Repe has made some great saves so far to keep the Flyers in check. Murray controlling that shot. Blocked up front. Repe covers it. She did not. That popped out. Pesca tried to get it up to Gora. Gora battling for it. Finally, Watertown gathers it up and gets it out of the zone. Batted away, but Watertown picks it back up. Watson gets it, throws it down. Number 15, Lily Murray picks it up, loses a handle on it. Gora right there, batted away, and that ekes its way in. I think that went off of Honor. We'll find out here shortly. I'm not sure who actually scored that one. Gora's leading the charge to the bench. And let's take a look at the replay here. Gora takes a whack at it, and that ekes its way in. I don't think Honor touched that one. That's all Gora. And that puts the Flyers up 3-0 in this game.
In the first period, the Sioux Falls Flyer goal scored by number 3, Lily Gora.
Yep, they gave that goal to Lily Gora. Hendricks carries it in and just gets beat up a little bit. Chipped up the near side boards to Clark. Clark gets it up to Honor. Honor with the head of steam. She's one of the fast players on the Flyers. Picked up by number 12, Lloyd, and ribbed all the way around. Brought out by number 44, Schleichner. And we have an offsides call being made by the official as Watertown enters the Flyers zone. So we get a stoppage. 4:01 left in the first period. This stoppage of play is brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing. Thank you for joining us today. Again, we're simulcasting this game. Black chases it down over to the far side, picked up by number 27, Knopf. Back over to Knopf. Thrown up and hammered out. Hendricks now with it on the far side. She carries that down into the Flyer zone, tries to get it over to number 16, Randall, and she backhanded it just wide of the net. Flyers pick it up. I believe that's Nelson. Quick stop. Tried to center that one. Van Voorst not able to get a handle on it, but does steal it back. Chipped down low on a backhand. Knopf there. Battling Pesca. Pesca pulls it off the back wall. Shot. That goes off the post. Sorry, the crossbar. And bounces out. That one did not make it in. Rigolizzo battling on the half wall. She pins up player she was against, and Pesca picks it up, carries it in, shot, and a save by Repe as Watson was barreling down on her. Repe did not let up a rebound there and kept the score at 3. Official game sponsor is Buffalo Wild Wings. Go enjoy some food there. Their food is actually pretty good. Hendricks picks it up and chips that all the way into the Lakers bench. We get another stoppage of play. That faceoff should be just to the right of Repe, down in the Watertown zone. We're at the 2:43 mark of the first period. Shots on goal, 16-6 in favor of the Flyers. Watson chips it off the far wall. And the Lakers get it and backhand it up to the near side boards. Gora there. She had it taken from her by number 12, Lloyd. Fired back in. I'm not sure if it left, though. Puck's batted around. Stuck on the half wall. Murray there, trying to keep it lively. Sundee throws it off the back wall. Puck is stalled out in the near side corner. Clark comes in to help out, steals it out, looking to hand it off. And had it stole from her by Hendricks. Knocked out into the neutral zone, thrown up and down, back down into the Watertown zone by Rigolizzo. She blows a tire, takes out one of the players. Repe with a little kick save gets the puck up to Murray. Murray throws it up and out. Harris, a little deke. Lost control of the puck temporarily, got it back and threw it back down into the Watertown zone. Up the near side boards, Marvisi keeps it alive. Loses a handle on it and up to Honor. Honor with it, shot off the stick of Marvisi and goes wide of the net. Harris now with it, shot and kick saved by Repe, picked up by Van Voorst. Stolen by number 44, Schleissner, and chipped up and out. Harris having to chase that one back down into the Flyer zone. 1 minute left in the period. Van Voorst carries it up. Gets it past two of the Flyers defenders. Their own zone, centering pass. Kicked out past Nelson, and Hendricks gets that all the way down. Meyer having to chase that one down. She throws it up the near side boards. Watson with it, and she throws it down low. Leaves it for Black. Black there, shot. That goes off the stick of number 29, Allard. Black trying to get control of it. Leaves it for Meyer. Myers tried to center that one. It goes off of a skate. Hendricks gets it, throws it. It goes off of number 29, Allard, and right over to Repe, and she covers that one up. We get a stoppage of play with 14 and a half seconds. This stoppage of play is sponsored by Technicolor Screen Printing. Flyers controlling the pace of the game so far. Murray there with it, shoots it. It's redirected wide by a stick from Watertown. Brought up and out by, I believe that was number 14, Scott. She gets it down low. And that horn signals the end of the first period. So far, a relatively one-sided game with the Flyers controlling the pace of the game. Hopefully we'll see Watertown come out and start putting some pressure on at the beginning of the second period, like they did yesterday. They did a pretty good job of that, so it'd be nice to see them make a game of it. In the meantime, stick with us. We're going to go for a quick break. We'll be back after an ice resurfacing, and that should be in about 15 minutes. But we still got two periods of hockey to be played, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs Pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
All right, folks, welcome back. We are here for the start of the second period of this game between the Watertown Lakers and the Sioux Falls Lady Flyers. Score right now is 3-0 in favor of the Flyers. Let's see if the Lakers can step it up and come back like they did, or attempt to come back like they did in yesterday's second period at the start of it. We have no penalties, both teams 5-on-5, and we are getting ready for puck drop as both teams take the ice. Flyers win that puck. Rigolizzo chasing it back down into the Flyer zone, loses a handle on it as Hendricks is right there to put some pressure on. Rigolizzo gets it and chips it up the boards, picked off at the blue line, thrown towards the net, off the skate of Hunter. Hunter is down on a breakaway, skating in, and little deke and a backhander. Hunter with an early second period goal as she buries it in the back of the net past Reppy. That puts the Flyers up 4-0. As you can see by the replay, Reppy just got caught by that little move from Hunter, and Hunter just backhanded that one in.
At 16:40.
Sure, that's not the start that the Lakers wanted. Over to the far side. Clark carries it in. Shot with a beautiful kick save by Reppy. Chip down low, and Clark now controlling it again. Loses a handle on it. Over to the near side boards. Rigolizzo backhands it down low. Puck stalls out right below the goal line. Knudsen comes away with it, but not able to handle it, and backhanded out by the Lakers. Gora picks it up. Gets it up to Van Voor. She loses a handle on, picked back up by Gora. She decides she's going to skate it in. 4-on-1, shot and a kick save by Reppy. And backhanded up and out over to the far side. Past Marvisi. Shot and a save by Reddy. That shot was by number 44, Schleissner. And that gives us a stoppage of play and a face-off just to the right of Reddy. This stoppage of play brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. Nelson taking the draw, and Watertown wins that one and throws it down low. Off the skate of Harris towards the net. Ready right there, and she's not able to get a glove on. Watertown comes away with it, brings it up the near side boards. Stalls out on the half wall. Marvisi comes away with it, gets it up to Van Voorst. Van Voorst skates in. Tried to center that one, and that was blocked away on the first attempt. Marvisi again with it. Shot, and a nice save by Reppy as we get a stoppage of play. She gloved that one out of the air, not letting up any rebounds. Official game sponsor is Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're hungry, go visit them. Murray with it, throws it towards the net, it goes wide. Picked up by Watson, quick change of direction. Comes out, well, she's dancing around behind the net. Centering pass to Murray. Murray with a shot and a save by Reppy as we get another stoppage of play. And a face-off to her right. Watertown wins that face-off. Back to number 12, Lloyd. And chipped up and out. Flyers having to chase it down, but Hendricks with a great head of steam is the first one to the puck. Flyers come in, though, with numbers. And Pesca picks it up and carries it up and out. That should be for an icing call, and it is. I think the Flyers, Watson was looking for a call there. No call. She actually ran into the Watertown defender, and they both ended up going down. Face-off just to the left of Reddy. Picked up by Rigolizzo. She had it stolen from her by Hendricks. Centering pass kicked out by Honor. Back up to the point. Back down to Hendricks. And she's not able to handle that one. Gora picks it up on the far side and chips up the far side boards. Gora picks it back up. Gets it up to Honor. Honor and Knutson down 2-on-2. Kick save by Reppy. And Knutson not able to gather it up. Picks it back up after it's knocked away from her. Up to Gora. Gora takes a swipe at it, doesn't go very far. She decides to hold on to Honor, and Rigolizzo gets it and fires it wide of the net. Picked up by Clark. Clark controlling it now, fires it towards the net. It goes off the side. Knutson leaves it for Clark. Clark centered that one, redirected wide by Honor. Picked up by Murray. Murray's not able to get it out of the Watertown zone. And thrown up and out finally. Watertown carries it in. Hendricks not able to maintain complete control. She gets it back. Shot off of the leg pad of Reddy. Hendricks again with it. Walks to the center. Backhands it to the defender. Shot on just wide of the net. Picked up on the far side by Van Voorst. Van Voorst takes it behind the net. Back over to the near side. Tries to chip it up, and that one's blocked. A little stick lift by Knutson prevents the Watertown defender from getting a shot on. Brought back in by Watertown. Watertown's moving the puck really well now. But a shot on and a save by Reddy. We get another stoppage of play, which is brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. So for those that actually watch my broadcast, you'll know that I'm not really familiar with doing the advertisement stuff. So it's new to me. So forgive me if I miss a couple or kind of get a little tongue-tied during some of them. Knocked away from Van Voorst and chipped up the boards. Out. Harris having to chase that down, but we have an icing call. And the face-off back down in the Watertown zone as Watertown iced the puck. We're at the 12:25 mark of the 12:17 mark of the second period. Today's puck drop brought to you by Willie's Sports Bar. Murray taking the draw for the Flyers. Back to the point. Chipped down low by Marvisi. Pesca now with it. Back down low, directed towards Rippey, but no goal there. Watson battling down low. Watertown flips it over to the near side boards. Kept down low by Marvisi. She picks it up down below the goal line. Centers that to Watson, and we have a goal. I believe that was Watson who buried that one off of a pass from Marvisi. That puts the Flyers up 4-0. Or 5-0, sorry. In this game, Watson picks that one up and fires it right over the shoulder of Rippey after a pass from Marvisi. Murray taking the draw, won by the Flyers. Pesca picks it up, gets it to Rigolizzo, up to Watson. Watson gets it and fires it down, but it rolls off the end of her stick, picked up by Watertown. Stolen by Meyer. Meyer down low. And finally covered up by Rippey, and we get another stoppage of play and a face-off in the Watertown zone just to the left of Rippey. 11:28 left in the second period. Shots on goal is currently sitting at 26-10. This is a similar sight we saw yesterday. But Watertown came back and closed that gap in the third period with a really good effort to get back into the game. Shot wide of the net, picked up on the far side. Number 19, Webb, tried to handle it, not able to do so. Kept in by the Flyers. And Clark picks it up down below the goal line, walks to the front, tries to bury that right into the side of the net, and no go there as Rippey keeps that one out of the net. Oh, okay. My bad there. It looks like they switched the goalies. Vanelli went back in for Watertown. I believe they did that switch out at the start of the second period. So I didn't catch that. My bad. Picked up by Honor. And Vanelli was the star of yesterday's game. No question about it. She had such a great game. Chipped up, and that was right back in by Peterson. We get a stoppage of play on and offsides. So we'll take the face-off right in front of the Flyers bench. This stoppage of play brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown.
Our primary YouTube sponsor today is Heath Reverence, Sports Ballroom Advisors.
Shot wide of the net, picked up by the Flyers. Gora. Watertown gets it back over to Hendricks. Hendricks not able to handle that one. Her and Black battling hard for the puck. And redirected out. They're saying no icing there. Watertown having to go down all the way into their own zone to pick up the puck. Number 27, Knopf, picks it up and chipped up and out. Flyers now having to chase down into their own zone and pick it up. Rigolizzo gets it. All the way over to the near side, picked up by Black. Black gets it up to Murray. Murray carries it in. Takes it behind the net. Tried to center that one. Nobody there to pick it up. Chipped up the boards to Gora. Gora with a shot. Hits one of the Flyers girls. Or I'm sorry, one of the Watertown girls. Thrown up and out. Marvisi picks it up in the neutral zone. Bounces it off the boards up to Watson. Watson, a little speed demon for the Flyers. Picks it up. Errant pass by Watson. Harris able to keep it in. And finally the Lakers pick it up and throw it all the way down. Marvisi having to chase that one down. She leaves it for Harris. Harris picks it up. Long pass up to Honor, goes off of her stick. That would have been a good breakaway if it hadn't grenaded off her stick. Lakers come back out of their own zone with it and backhanded up to near side boards. Picked up by 16, thrown towards the net. That was number 16, Kayla Randall, with a good shot. Needs to keep those shots a little lower. Honor gets it, throws it up the near side boards to Watson, bounces it off the half wall, but picked back up by the Lakers, thrown towards the net. Knutson now with the puck, backhands it into the Lakers zone and picked up by Allard. Pops out to the front, goes wide of the net. Honor now with it, looking to hand it off. Gets it to Clark. Clark carries it down low, walks around a couple of the Lakers players, fires it on net, and Vanelli with another good save. Vanelli will give this team a chance if they can get some more shots on goal, but they've only got 10. They need to figure out a way to get the puck down into the Flyer zone and get some more shots on goal. We watched them do it yesterday. We know they can do it again. Lakers now controlling it in their own zone. Chipped up the boards and out. And Hendricks with the head of steam, not able to beat out Meyer to the puck. Meyer brings it up the near side boards, or far side boards, decides she's going to carry it over to the near side and all the way down. We have a offsides call. I was wondering why the ref had his hand up, but it was definitely an offside, so the Flyers had to touch up. Breakaway. Skate in and shot just wide of the net. I could not see who that was. Was that Schleichner? I think it was, yep, it was Schleichner with that little breakaway and a great shot, but it was just a hair wide of the net. Shot, and that goes off the leg pad of Reddy. Another centering pass, kept in. Picked up by Rigolizzo, and she decides she's going to pass it out, up and out to Black. Grenades off a Black stick, so she's not able to take it down for a shot on. Rigolizzo battling for it and knocks it off the backboards. Lakers chip it up, but not able to maintain control as Gora gets to it first. Up to Nelson. Nelson walks around the Lakers defender. That was Sunday. Shot and a save by Vanelli. Beautiful save. 2-on-0. Vanelli slid over and did a great job of keeping that puck out of the back of the net. Shots on goal now, 29-10. Score is 5-0. Flyers are doing a pretty good job of getting the shots on, but they're going to have a much harder goaltender to get around with Vanelli in net. Not to disparage the other goaltender, Vanelli just did such a good job. She's on a little bit of a streak right now. Hendricks walks to the center, hands it off to Schleichner. Schleichner with it, gets it back to Hendricks, not cleanly, finally chipped up and batted back down low by number 27, Knopf, for the Lakers. Marvisi gets it up to Murray. Murray with a good play, carries it in, had it knocked away from her. Murray picks it back up, walks through one of the Lakers players, Pesca with a shot block, down to Marvisi, and backhanded back up the boards as the Lakers come away with it, but only temporarily. They have to chase it back down in their own zone as the Flyers chip it back deep. Long pass goes off of a couple sticks, knocked away. And Clark picks it up and she throws it back down into the Lakers zone. They have to chase it over to the near side boards. And long pass, that should be an icing call. They're waving it off. So the Flyers have to chase it down and pick it up. Lakers now with an opportunity to keep it in the Flyers zone. Lob towards the net, goes way wide. Centering pass ready right there. Snatched that out of the air. That popped up right in front of her. She almost didn't grab that one. But we get a stoppage of play brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. Picked up by Rigolizzo. She takes it behind the net, looking to hand it off. Gets it up to Van Voorst. Van Voorst over to Black. Black picks it up on the near side boards and just lobs it down low. Back over to the near side boards, picked up by Watertown and chipped up, not out as that went off of one of the Flyers and chipped down low by number 20. Sorry, that wasn't 26, that was 16, Randall. Over to the far side. Van Voorst tried to get it up to Nelson. Black now with it. She carries it through the neutral zone, hands it off to Nelson. Nelson loses handle on the puck. Van Voorst down to help out. She picks it up, skates it behind the net, looking to hand it off. That one's blocked. Another one shot towards the net. And Vanelli not able to handle that one, but it ends up behind the net. Gora now with it, shot, and Vanelli easily stopped that one and covered it up. Watertown, I don't think they got any shots on, but they controlled the puck in the Flyer zone for a little bit. Shots actually have to hit the net for them to count. Again, thank you for joining our broadcast. We're simulcasting on the Watertown Lakers hockey channel and Marvisi Hockey Productions, which is where all of the Flyers girls varsity games have been broadcast this season. Over to the near side boards. Picked up by Watson, shot towards the net and redirected wide by Vanelli. Murray now picks it up, tries to walk through, shot, and a beautiful kick save by Vanelli. Again, she's showing why she got player of the game for the game last night. Another shot towards the net, and Vanelli easily stopped that one and sucked that one up with her paddle and covered it up. We get another stoppage of play at the 3:05 mark of the second period. Shots on goal now sitting at 33-10. But the score is 5-0. Another shot towards the net, and Vanelli covers that one up. We're at the 3:02 mark of the second period now. Only a couple seconds have expired since the last puck drop. Watson gets it towards the net. Quick change of direction, and Pesca gets a shot on. Picked up by the Lakers down below their zone, down below their goal line, and thrown up and out. Harris having to chase that one back. She decides she's going to skate it up. Had it knocked away from her. Marvisi now picks it up, looking to hand it off. Gets it up to Murray. Murray carries it up. She's got Hendricks on her. Had it knocked away by Hendricks. Murray picks it back up and throws that into the Flyers bench. And we get another stoppage of play and a face-off in the neutral zone. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Again, on whichever channel you're watching the game on, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. That helps us help you bring us these games. Peterson with it, throws it up the boards. Stolen, thrown towards the net. Meyer picks that one off. Carries it up and batted away from her. Brought back into the Lakers zone by one of the Lakers players. No offsides there. Picked off the wall. Centering pass. That was Clark that made that pass, and she wasn't able to connect. Off the near side boards. I think the Lakers are just having a little bit of a hard time matching the Flyers' speed and tenacity in this game. But they are definitely putting forth a really good effort. Up to Honor. Honor carries that one into the Lakers zone. Goes off of a skate. Picked back up. Number 12, Lloyd with a shot. Great save by Reddy. Brought over to the near side by Van Voorst. She decides she's going to carry it. Chips it out. Honor gets it to Clark. Gora. Gora to Van Voorst, and a shot and a goal. Van Voorst with a shot, assisted by Gora and Honor. We'll watch this one here. Over to Van Voorst, and she puts that right in that empty space just on the blocker side of Vanelli. Difficult one to stop, but that puts the Flyers up 6-0. Shots on goal, 34-11 in favor of the Flyers. Winding down the second period with 1:10 left. Over to the neutral zone, batted away. Hendricks gets it down low, tried to walk out, lost a handle on it. Kicked at by Van Voorst and batted down low by number 27, Knopf. Over to the far side, and a shot that goes wide of the net, picked up by Schleichner. Batted down low, and a little bit of a bumping along the wall. Schleichner not able to handle that one, but picks it up at the blue line, but it hopped out of the zone off the far side boards and hammered down low. Rigolizzo picks it up and thrown up the near side boards. That goes all the way. No icing there as Pesca beats out the Lakers defender. Pesca gets it to Rigolizzo. Back to Pesca. The Lakers now get control of it and get it out of the zone. Chipped all the way down. Harris having to chase that one down. She does. Gets it over to Watson. Watson bats it right into the slot. But that happened just as the horn sounds. That ends the second period. So right now the score is 6-0 in favor of the Flyers. Shots on goal are heavily in favor of the Flyers. Watertown came out, they had a goal scored against them right away. They didn't have the same oomph in the second period that they had in last night's game. Watertown has not given up though. They've continued to try and pressure the puck after getting it out of the zone. We'll see if they can come out with a head of steam. They played a really good third period last night. Let's see if they can do the same thing coming up in the third period now. In the meantime, we still got one more final period of hockey to be played. Don't go away. We'll be right back after a nice resurfacing. Again, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in just a little bit.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection. So stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for 1999? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for 1999? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for 1999? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Come to Sharp Automotive Group, where we're here to help you find the best deal in town. We have the largest truck inventory in Northeast South Dakota and the best selection of cars and SUVs too. You'll get the best price the first time and the best selection, so stop in today at Sharp Automotive Group.
Alrighty, folks, we are back for the start of the third period of this game between the Sioux Falls Lady Flyers and the Watertown Lakers. We're here in Watertown, and well, this game's been a bit lopsided, but last night we saw the Watertown Lakers come back and really put some pressure on in the third period against the Lady Flyers. Now, they didn't win that game, but they showed they had a lot of get up and go in that third period. So we'll see if they can pull that off again. Game sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings.
This puck drop is brought to you by Release Sports Bar.
Marvisi chips that off the boards and down into the Watertown zone. Picked up by Matthews. Matthews not able to do much with it. Schleichner gets it up to number 12. That's Lloyd. Lloyd chips it down low. Hendricks putting on some pressure going against Harris. Harris comes away with that one. Chipped off the near side boards back down into the Lakers zone. And Hendricks steals that one. Schleichner comes in, gives it over to Hendricks. Hendricks walks to the center. Shot and a save by Reddy. And just a reminder, number 25, Vanelli, has stepped into the net. She did that in the second period. She's made some great saves so far. Keep Watertown in the game. Hunter picks up the puck, takes it behind the net. Long pass up to Clark. Clark not able to handle that, but she picks it back up against the wall, throws it down low. Hunter chases it down, first to get to the puck. But that puck just stalls out right in the corner. Chipped up and out, picked up by number 19, Webb. She's not able to handle that one. Stolen by Nelson. Nelson splits through the D. Shot and a save by Vanelli as she makes another wonderful kick save. Flyers are going to have a hard time getting another goal on her if she plays like she did last night. Flyers bring it up through the neutral zone. That was Meyer to Black, and Black pops it on net. Vanelli, of course, hops right on top of that, not giving up any rebound and gets a stoppage of play, which is brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing here in Watertown. We're going to have the face-off just to the left of Vanelli. Pesca taking the draw. Going against Lloyd. Hendricks chops that pass. Gora chases it down. Hendricks shot and a save by Reddy. Reddy bobbled that one, but managed to pick it back up before any of the other players got to her. And we get a stoppage of play and a face-off to her right. Flyers win that one. Picked up by Gora on the half wall, chipped up the boards and out. Pesca not able to handle it. She does steal it back. Sundee bats it off the far side wall, but not able to handle it. Hendricks with a nice little move to get around Gora. Shot and a head save by Reddy as that goes off of her dome. Watertown gets it back. Watertown's putting on a little bit of pressure now, which is what we were hoping to see from them. Gora controls it. Back to the point, up to Watson. Watson backhands it, but doesn't go very far. Chipped up, and we almost had too many players on the ice for the Flyers. Honor now with it, walks in, 2-on-1. Honor with a shot and a save by Vanilli. Oh, she's let up a rebound, and Honor picked it back up and put her right underneath that right pad. We'll look at the replay here. Honor walks in, takes that first shot, rebounded out, and backhands it just underneath the right pad of Vanelli. She made a great first save, but not able to make that second one. That puts the Flyers up 7-0 in this game so far. Shots on goal is 38-14. Flyers, Clark gets it to Knutson. Knutson throws it over to the near side boards. Honor there, back to Knutson. Sorry, other way around. Knutson back to Honor. Puck's bouncing around. Harris not able to control it. Honor backhands it down low. Knutson chases it down. Beat out by number 27, Knopf. Takes a weird bounce, shot towards Vanelli, and she gladly covers that one up, and we get another stoppage of play at the 12:22 mark of the third period. Buffalo Wild Wings is the official game sponsor for this game. Black battling against the far side corner. Comes away with the puck. Tried to center that one off the side of the net. Backhanded up. And fired on net by Meyer. But Vanelli right there, able to keep it out. She gets that one covered up. We got another stoppage of play and a face-off to her right. Hendricks backhands it up and out. Schleichner chases it down. But it was too far, and we get an icing call on Watertown. So we'll have another face-off down in the Watertown zone at the 11:25 mark of the third period. This game is now in run time. So I believe it's a 6-goal differential, or is a 6-goal differential in the third period is what gets it to run time. So we are there. The third period, unless Watertown can bury a goal or two soon, the rest of this period should go relatively quick. Pesca and Watson battling number 12, Lloyd, down in the near side corner. In comes Matthews. And puck is still bouncing around. Watson picks it up, gets it to Murray, back to Meyer, thrown back down low into the Watertown zone. Pesca there, but bumped out by Matthews. Puck ends up on the near side half wall. Schleichner gets it up, hops way over Hendricks. No goal there. We had something happen. We are getting a tripping call. I believe that's going to be on Hendricks. She's going to the sin bin. That's going to put the Flyers on a power play at the 10:08 mark of the third and final frame of this game. Shots on goal is 40-14 so far. Flyers are just dominating in that area. Down low, Clark picks it up. Quick change of direction, blows the tire. Honor gets it over to Pesca. Back to Harris. Harris, Pesca. Pesca shot towards the net. Clark there. Back over to Pesca. Not able to hit Harris. That pops out of the zone. Harris having to chase it down. And Scott is right there putting some pressure on her. And ends up down low as the Flyers are not able to connect on a pass there. So it goes all the way down into the Watertown zone, and we get an icing call on the Flyers. Faceoff is going to be all the way down in the Flyer zone just to the right of Reddy. Reddy's solid in this game so far, although she has bobbled the puck a little bit. Vanelli's looked great when she was in. Reppy did a pretty good job, but she was just getting hit hard by that Flyers offense. Black not able to control that one. Back into the Flyers zone. Watertown keeping the Flyers hemmed in a little bit in their own zone, and finally the Flyers get it out and down into the Watertown zone. That one's blocked away. Kicked at and hammered all the way down by Scott. She goes for a change. Watertown changes all but one player. And down into the Watertown zone. Lloyd gets it and fires it up. That pops up and out. Watson having to chase it down into the Flyer zone. Good time waste there. And that puck grenaded off of Van Voorst's stick. Centering pass on Watertown. They almost got a shot off on a penalty kill. But they are back at full strength now. Nelson carries it in, loses a handle on it. Hendricks now with it. She's not able to get around Meyer, and that is fired in by number 15 for the Flyers, Rolfsma. We haven't seen much of her, so that's a good goal for her as she buries that in the back of the net over Vanelli. I don't even know how that went in. It went in, though.
At 7:40 in the third period, we have a Sioux Falls Flyer goal scored by number 15, Alexandra Wilson. Assisted by number 22, Liliana Knudsen.
Today's puck drop brought to you by Willie's Sports Bar. Flyers control that face-off down into the Watertown zone. That goal does put the Flyers up 8-0 so far. Riglizzo gets it and backhands it down low into the Watertown zone down below the goal line. Fired up, Watson picks that one off and chips it back down low. Lloyd down to pin her up against the boards. Pesca shot towards the net. That one's blocked up front. And Watson backhands one towards the net, but Vanelli covers that one up, and we get another stoppage of play at almost the 6-minute mark of the third period. The stoppage of play is sponsored by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. Shot towards the net, goes wide. Vanelli was right there, though. Murray picks it up, dekes out, shot, blocked, another shot wide of the net by Gora, and that one somehow went off of Vanelli's back and in the back of the net. We'll take a look at the replay if we can. That puts the Flyers up. From behind the net, that went off of the back of Vanelli and into the back of the net. That, again, Flyers up 9-0 in this game so far as the Flyers are dominating. Flyers win that face-off. Marvisi with it, gets it over to Harris. Harris chips it up the boards and knocked back out of the zone by Matthews. Brought back in. And Nelson with a nice little move got it to the net. Marvisi walks out. Tried to center that one, went off the side of the net. Nelson right there, centering pass, past Black. Harris with it, over to Black. Black controls that now, spins away, tries to center it down low. Nelson putting on some pressure and passed up and out. Nelson able to keep it in, but only temporarily as it was knocked out by Webb. 14 shot on net, and that was Scott that got the shot. Over to the far side, picked up by Hendricks. Centering pass. Puck is bouncing around and in the slot. Picked up by Weber. She gets it out of the zone, but not cleanly, and finally fired all the way back down. Watertown picks it up over to the far side. Missed by Clark. Schleichner picks it up, carries it in. She's got Honor on her, and that's... I don't know about that one. I would have, as an official, I probably would have called Honor for hauling her down. That was a pretty blatant hook right there. Honor now picks it back up, gets it, tries to get it to Clark. They do not connect, and that goes all the way down for an icing call on the Flyers. So we're going to have the face-off down in the Flyer zone just to the left of the goaltender ready. And this stoppage of play is brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. Honor taking the draw, going against number 16, Randall. And Randall won that one, but only temporarily. Honor gets it back. Riglizzo fires it off of the skate of one of the Watertown girls. Brought to the center. Not able to handle that was Knudsen. Back up the half wall, chipped up the boards and not out as Gora walks in. Walks to the center, not able to get a shot off, and does on a weak backhand that Vanelli has no problem keeping out of the net. Up the far side boards, batted away. Weber there gets a shot. Blocker saved by Vanelli. Watertown picks it up on the half wall, chips it up the boards, but that's knocked back down low. Gora with it. She takes it down low below the goal line. Centering pass, and Vanelli hops on that one. Takes a little bit of a chop at Rolfsma. And we get another stoppage of play. That stoppage of play is brought to you by Technicolor Screen Printing in Watertown. Fired down low, batted at, ends up behind the net. Weber there to pick it up. She gets pinched up against the boards. Hendricks not able to maintain control. And Watertown fires it off the stick of Marvisi, goes into the Flyers zone, up off the near side boards. Weber not able to get control of it. Over to the far side, puck's bouncing around in the skates of Weber. She wasn't able to find that one. And picked up by Lloyd, carried in, shot blocked. And Watertown now down into the Flyers zone. Hendricks leaves it for the defender. Hendricks goes down, and we have a tripping call being made. I believe that's going to be on the Flyers. And Harris going to the sin bin in around the final minute of the game. Shots on goal, 45-15. Flyers tripling up on the shots from the Lakers. Nelson taking the draw. And going against Randall. Flyers won that one. Puck's bouncing around. Watertown gets control of it. Chipped away by Watson. Watson comes in. She's got a head of steam straight to the front of the net. Little move and gets around Vanelli, with Watson burying the 10th goal for the Flyers in this game. With the run time, that's probably going to do it for this game. As you can see from the replay, Watson just got a step on and quick little deke around Vanelli.
At 35 seconds in the third period, we have a Sioux Falls Flyer goal.
Looks like we're gonna get a face-off, and that should probably do it. Meyer gets that one, crosses over the red line and throws it down low. And that horn signals the end of the third and final frame of this game. Thanks for joining us again today. As I mentioned earlier, this game is actually being simulcast on two different YouTube channels. Marvisi Hockey Productions, my own channel, and the Watertown Lakers channel 2. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. That helps us. In the meantime, final score is 10-0 in this game, with Sioux Falls being the more dominant team. And I hope everybody has a great afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day, and go do something fun tonight. It is Saturday night, isn't it? And it's warm out. I mean, we're in South Dakota at the end of December. There's no snow. What the heck's going on? In the meantime, enjoy the no snow while you can in the warm weather. Go have some fun. Everybody, this is Chico Marvisi signing off. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you for the next game I'm able to do. I don't know when that'll be, but we'll find out.